Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today we'll be doing what if Naruto had bone release, bone king, whatever. Part 2 and this is an 18 only, so yeah, I'm back with a Naruto with his gang. Anyways, I realized I hadn't really said anything about the 3. I named one of my videos 3K special, but like I never really announced it, but okay. I have reached the succession, the evolution. I have reached my third form of 3,000 subscribers. So thank you all, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's eventful. Anyways, let's go. Let's get into this one. I believe I left off at Naruto beat smashing the fuck or fucking Hinata, and our yeah, I believe I finished off at that, right? So we wake up from there. So we get up and we see Naruto just getting up from his sleep, seeing and Hinata naked, under the cover. He's naked at the side of him. He gets up, he goes wash his face, and just puts on some clothes and starts put on the apron and starts to make breakfast. No, duly note that this whole time this man only has on a shirt. So only has on a pants or boxers, whatever you want to call it as, or boxers, anyways, or undergarments, whatever you want to call it, damn it. And he's just there, right? And Naruto is just walking around, like, just create some bread, some chicken, some breakfast entirely. I don't want to get into all the details of that. And he puts it out, and he puts it out on the table, and just goes into his room and starts like watching TV or something. Because yeah, in Naruto there are TVs and there's a lot of other stuff. So Naruto just goes and watch some TV. The ninja news. I know Shinobi, Konoha news, whatever you want to call it. Damn it, I don't care. I was just watching that and just like, and he has time to train. 'Cause I believe they did the the tuning is the first and second part of the tuning exams. So I gotta do part 3, which will be the last part. So Eden just was just there at that point. He didn't really care. He was just watch TV. He was talking about Dharma shit, right? And then he remembers that he kind of has to train. So Naruto decides, yeah, I kind of have to train. And he's like, he's want to know how he's supposed to train. So he puts on his black skin tight shirt, the drip, black skin tight shirt, his like Orochimaru like thing cloak, and his black pants and black shinobi shoes, and he leaves a letter there for Hinata, and telling that he's gone to train or something, at training going whatever, and he just goes out the door, and yeah. But on his way going to the training ground, he sees a white-haired man peeking through the holes of the salt spring. At first, he was gonna do nothing because it was not his business, but he remembered him from somewhere. He walked over and crouched down and kind of looked at Jiraiya, and Jiraiya didn't notice him yet. Yeah, that is how sneaky Naruto is. A legendary Sani didn't notice his presence until he wanted him to. And then he let him, so releasing a little bit of his chakra. And this is where Jiraiya finally noticed that Naruto was like sitting right next to him and waving. And Jiraiya was shocked because he didn't feel him come up to him. So he's like, "Damn, kid, you're real stealthy." And Naruto says, "Yeah." And he starts talking to Jiraiya, and it gets onto the opinion of like training. But Jiraiya does notice Naruto's blue eyes. Well, sometimes red eyes. His one red eye and the other blue eye, and his white hair. Then he notices this is traits of Minato. Then Jiraiya decides to train Naruto, and they go off into the forest. This is the first thing he tries to teach Naruto was the summoning jutsu. He tried it a few times, but he got it down on the third time, and he summoned Gamabunta. Yeah, and Genroto was shocked, and Naruto told him that he summoned him, and Genroto didn't believe him at first. And then Naruto desummoned him, and then summoned him back, showing that he summoned him in the first place. So, yeah, Genroto was forced to realize what happened. So Genroto was like, I bet, and he had to stay on his back for at least the whole day, and Naruto just let a bone sword come out of his palm and stick it right into him and just tell him move. And he just like, and yo, this man was in pain. Like, imagine an adamantium bone in your back. Yeah, you were having a good day. And then he stood on for the whole day and like, yeah. So Naruto won. So yeah, he bought the pack with Garabuto. Now, Jiraiya doesn't know what to teach him now because that was the only thing he was planning to teach Naruto. He wasn't planning to teach Naruto anything. So he then decides to teach him the Rasengan, and now with Naruto's perfect chakra control, he gets it down in a few days. No, they have a month, and Naruto's been doing this in a few days. Yeah, he's kind of OP. Kind of OP. So he ends up learning the Rasengan, but he can't put his chakra nature, his Keke Genkai into the Rasengan because it's a Bone Keke Genkai, not elemental Rasengan, so no, not elemental Keke Genkai, sorry. So yeah, Naruto learned the Rasengan, and Jiraiya now is just wondering, what the fuck should I teach this kid? And then he remembers something that his father had, flying Rash, and he wonders how Naruto's gonna use it because Minato used it a simple way, but let's see how Naruto's gonna use it. He then starts teaching Naruto the basics, and this actually takes Naruto a long time to do. It took him out at least 2 weeks now to actually get it down and do it for the first time. And it did take a lot of chakra doing it since he was first time doing it and not controlling his compassionate chakra doing the jutsu. So Naruto tried it over and over again until he finally mastered it with just using the bare minimum chakra to activate the jutsu. So yeah, Naruto's OP, yeah, but Naruto uses it a different way. When Naruto is moving, constantly puts puts chakra to his feet and then puts the seal on the ground while he's moving. So he could teleport anywhere he has walked before, or and just small amount of chakra. So it's not really anything to him because he's Uzumaki. And he uses while he's fighting, so he can so when he lands on the ground, he can step off, and if he was gonna go in an attack, he could just go back to that flying mark. And Jiraiya finds this as a very useful, and it goes very well to Naruto's Kagura dance or Uzumaki dance, whatever you want to call it, Kagura dance. And he's just there, right? He's like, and then Jiraiya started to tell him about chakra manipulation and a lot of other stuff. And Naruto kind of understands what Jiraiya's talking about, chakra manipulation and all. So Naruto tries something. He weaves hand sign. He weaves hand sign that look very familiar to the dome, water dome, and the water dome thing that Kakashi was put in. And he sticks out his hand, and a dome of bones come out, and he covers it in adamantium. And now Naruto he has that. And now Jiraiya is like surprised. He's like really surprised with Naruto, and he's pretty happy that Naruto's strong. Like his basically his grandson, is very strong and smart. And he didn't think this at first because remember, Jiraiya did know about Naruto's scores and how he was before this, so he didn't expect it to be this one. And he proves him wrong. He got his father's intelligence genes and more or less his nigganess, and because let's face it, if Minato said nigga. Who's gonna stop him to? Who's gonna stop him to say anything, bro? Like I'm not gonna do that. You could kiss my ass. You could ever catch me doing that. But Minato's a very kind person, so you would not do that in theory if it was a real Minato. So yeah, you couldn't catch Minato doing that. But like, imagine if that was. No one's telling Minato to stop. Just don't say that. So yeah, Tobirama, I would try my chance. Look, this nigga's a racist all over, so no. I would try my chance. Although I thought I would die, I'll try my chance. He gotta get this. He gotta get these hands. Anyways, so Naruto just like it's kind of leaves. He's kind of still sparring with Jiraiya, so they're still throwing hands. So they're kind of sparring. I don't get into that sport actually. I might actually right. So Naruto, Jiraiya would tell Naruto to come at him, and Naruto would put his like would try a new fighting style, something that he never really tried before. So he runs towards Jiraiya and then stick two bones out of his body. He then jumped at Jiraiya, slicing at Jiraiya, but Jiraiya dodged. But then Naruto used a kick and a bone sword come out of his leg, trying at the bottom of his leg, tries to come out, and he swipes, actually getting Jiraiya on his chest. But Jiraiya was able to flip back at that exact point, and then runs towards Naruto, taking out a kunai, and Naruto taking out a bone sword and slashing the kunai in half, and then kicking, then standing on Jiraiya's feet, then using an adamantium bone to stick him through his foot. So then Naruto pulled it out and just kicked Jiraiya, not using the adamantium bone on the back of his leg, just normal kicked him. Naruto then used his bone bullets or adamantium bone bullets, or just using the tip of his the bones in his tip of his fingertips and shooting that dragon. And he did this. And he shot them towards him. Jiraiya just slipped back. But then Naruto says, new technique, deadly pulse, and he jumps right in front of Jiraiya. Because Naruto doesn't know this is work, but this is a one-shot kill. But it takes off most of his chakra. So he then starts charging at chakra. And Jiraiya knows how Naruto is. So if he's charging at something, that means it takes a hefty amount of chakra to charge up. So Jiraiya, like the smart nigga he is, he reverse summoned himself. He ain't trying to get hit by that, okay? So Naruto says, bone bullet pulse, and holes start opening in Naruto, like all over Naruto's body, and then the bone bullets come spiraling out, and they're covered in adamantium. So the bone bullets penetrate the ground, they penetrate the trees, they destroy everything. Like there's holes everywhere. And then Jiraiya comes back and sees this almighty destruction just everywhere. Like Naruto's just on his knee, panting, but shortly gets back up, having enough stamina and chakra to go back around. And he puts up his hands, showing that he's won't fight no more. But Jiraiya tells him, no. You just pulled off a S rank like a jutsu. It might not be as flashy, but it can take out multiple shinobi at one time. Yeah, we're gonna just go cross that. Naruto just pants and just sits down, and he just sighs and just like he knew he did that, and it was draining on him. So yeah. So Naruto goes back home to find Kimimaru. It's not Kimimaru. Damn it. Kim, which was if you don't remember the last part, Kim was the girl from the Sound Shinobi that Naruto beat the brakes out of. So you know where this is going really quickly, and she kind of has like a kink where she wants her man to dominate her. So you know where this is going. So she really likes to be dominated. So she came back. She came back to Naruto because Naruto beat those brakes. Like I ain't gonna cap with you. Naruto beat her to left, to right, to side. I ain't about to cap. So So Naruto closes the door, locks it, and he just walks in and asks her what she wants, and she explains, "Yeah, I want to fuck." Basically, that's what she says. Like, ACR part is coming up soon. Just notify yourself of this. So Naruto then grabs her and pushes her onto the wall, and puts her on the counter and start making out with her. He starts touching her boobs, or chest, whatever you want to call it, and starts taking off her bra from inside of the shirt. Then starts taking off her shirt. Then he starts she starts what's it called no. Start rubbing her boobs and I was just gonna say chest, right? Starts rubbing her chest, and he slides his hand down her belly all the way to her pussy, and starts like fingering her basically, right? And he then starts to slowly take off her pants, and all this time kissing her. He then gently put his hand behind her back, and then brings it up to her neck, and then puts his hand back around, basically softly choking her. And she is loving this. She is moaning. She's groaning. She's doing all of this, right? And Naruto pulls down his pants, and he puts it in his pussy. He puts his dick in her pussy, right? And he goes back and forth, all while still kissing her. And she is scratching Naruto's back, like she is holding on for dear life. And Naruto lifted her up and carried her to the bed, where he turned her around and started hitting it from the back, right? In process of hitting it from the back, he also he pulled her hair, and he did this. So this went on for at least an hour or two, where Naruto was not nowhere to like finishing, but she finished the fight 3 times now, and Naruto was like, "I bet," and he just slacked off from there. She was just her tongue was out. She was drooling. Her eyes would roll back and had hearts in them. Really, she got her world rocked. Anyways, let's get back to the main plot. And Naruto just delivered. He comes out and he's going to the tuning exams. Now, you see, I'm kind of trying to balance the plethora of plot and other plots. So I need to kind of get back into this shit. So I don't want to spend the whole time talking about 18 only parts, right? I'm not about that game, right? So Naruto goes and he doesn't see doesn't see Sasuke, but he sees Sakura, but he doesn't care about Sakura, so he just he just leans up at the wall, and Shikamaru comes up and starts talking to him, and Naruto starts talking to Shikamaru. And Naruto is talking, and Shikamaru just says that you've changed a lot, Naruto. Naruto says, "Yeah, I've changed. What you expect? Me to stay like this forever?" He's talking about Naruto's now white hair, and sometimes, because I don't, it's not all the time, sometimes red eye, but that's only when he's using hefty amounts of his chakra. But it's not a recurrent thing. His eyes are a very bluish green color. Like at first it starts green, but at the ends of it is blue. Right? That's how his eyes are, and it's really pretty to look at actually. No homo. So Naruto just like he's like, hey, bet, and he's about that gang. He about that split, about that splash, right? So Naruto tells him that yeah, life has been a bit crazy. It's not been all that hyped up as it is, but it's been fine. And we've been friends for like the longest time, so I don't really mind. So, Shikamaru says this whole thing is a drag. Naruto says you're right there. And then they start talking about like the others, and the Hokage talks about blah blah blah, that and this. And I don't care, damn it. So they go down, and the first fight is Naruto against Neji. Now Naruto does have a personal preference of fucking Neji's shit up by rocking his shit. I'm not playing with him, bro. Like I, I want him to rock his shit, right? So Naruto jumps down, and you couldn't even hear when he jumped. His feet were silent. So when he jumped, you heard nothing. And Neji realized that he heard nothing just now. So Naruto then blitzed right in front of him. Just look at him dead in his eye and says, "I'm gonna attack all 64 of your chakra points, just the way you did Hinata. But you see, this time, I'm not gonna do it how Hinata did it. I'm gonna puncture all of those tenketsu you have." And Naruto just steps back and waits for the parties to say start. Then Neji decides, yeah, I can't play around with him. At first I thought he was pathetic and worthless, but I see he can rock. He can, if he gets a chance, he's gonna try to kill me. So yeah, Naruto is not gonna try to kill him because he just could, but it's it's hard for him because this is not a fight that Naruto can go easy with, or Naruto can like make Naruto do something, or so like Naruto and like now if this was Naruto and Gaara, I can make Gaara dodge and deflect and all this, but with Neji, he kind of only has gentle fist where he actually needs to get close to Naruto, which is a no-no because you're gonna get your shit rocked from that, and his like rotation that is like insignificant to Naruto because he has a Rasengan that was just turn around the rotation the way it was supposed to be, and would we would I can't remember what the fuck it is, but it would just destroy the rotation. So yeah, it would rotate opposite direction. Yeah. So yeah, I can't really do anything with this fight. So I'm sorry. So Naruto decides to end this quickly, and Neji throws four kunai at Naruto, but Naruto makes one bone sword and just slices him in half. Then he makes two. Then he got into the Hyuga fighting style. Then he channeled chakra into his eyes, and his eyes become red. And then veins bulge at them. Not like Hyuga veins, but veins in general. And Naruto disappears and directly looks at Neji. And then says, one tenketsu. One palm, two palm, four palm, six palm, all the way to 64 palms, and you can just see these holes in Neji's body, like these holes. Now, if Naruto didn't feel like it, he would have enabled Neji to never use chakra again, because Naruto completely destroyed all of his chakra points, and by destroyed I mean punctured them and it made them unusable. But Naruto had a commodity to slice his hand and make Neji drink one of his blood, which healed him but didn't heal the pain. So yeah, his tenketsus are healed, but the pain he feels is not like, and he still can't use his chakra. So yeah, so Neji's down for the count in a matter of 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but a few seconds. But we don't talk about that. Neji likes to narrate it down at 5 minutes because he doesn't want to feel like a bitch and got treated like a bitch. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend like that was 5 minutes, right? But it was only a few seconds though. So the crowd is shocked to see how strong Naruto is and how easily he beat the Hyuga prodigy, and without even thinking about it, not even caring or having any common decency for his well-being, right? He didn't give a fuck. So Naruto then went back up to the stand, and Hinata thanked him for avenging her love, protecting her pride or whatever. I don't know what it was. And Hinata shyly kissed Naruto. Naruto kissed her back. It doesn't really matter because Naruto is about that gang, right? And just starts hugging Naruto's back, wrapped her arms around Naruto's neck and hugging him, and just Naruto just standing there. He doesn't really give a fuck nor care, so it doesn't really matter to him. So Naruto just got then it's Sasuke and it's Shikamaru. Naruto, it's Shikamaru and Tamari's fight, and that goes the same. And I feel like I'm gonna end this video very soon because I there's nothing I can do, and I don't want to go too far into it because yeah, it's my first Naruto what I'm going back, but it's actually not gonna be because like my other what ifs is gonna be lit. So yeah. But for the next Titan, the for next Attack on Titan, like what if I'm gonna be what if Eren had the Godzilla Titan, and y'all see what I mean by that. And I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna do that. And it's gonna be pretty interesting. The ship is going to be Sasha, Mikasa, Historia. I think that's it. I don't know. Probably someone else. I don't know. I don't want to bring Annie because like I was only gonna do that for Spirit because we all know King liked his big women. So that's the reason I put Annie into this one. But guys, if you want Annie, comment down below and I'll put a poll if you want in the next Attack on Titan. What if you want Annie? And today I just might give you guys Attack Titan. Like, I might give you guys Winter Soldier. I just might like make a video here and just like do Winter Soldier. Depends. I don't know. Cause I'm on my phone, as you can see. Like you haven't seen this type of recording software in a while. But yeah, yeah, I'm on my phone again. I rock with the gang. We all know this. So this will be the end of the video, guys. Wait, what should I do before this? Should I end off at the 18 only part? Let me end off at a cliffhanger. Yeah, let me end off at a cliffhanger. So let's get the script here. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going so originally I was territorying, so I have to skip that part. Alright, cool. So we start off. Sorry, damn it. So we see Sasuke and Gaara looking at each other, and then Sasuke lunges towards Gaara, and Gaara folds his arms, and sand comes from the ground. And just for being off this video, guys, like, that's the end. Like, this is the end. Sayonara. Hit the subscribe, hit that like button. Give me those views. You can do whatever the fuck you want after that. But, like, see you out, like, see you by my students, bro. I'm gone. Like, I have other stuff to do. I have shit to do too. So I might do more than one video today, so don't get your panties in a bunch. So at the end of the video, I was like, bye.